no times.
Oh, hold on.
We're going straight into the action.
Yeah, starxo's already spotted a couple of players, instantly dealt with though. Kick's gonna take him away. That should be big information found. But how do they respond to this? As you were highlighting, this isn't a common ground map ball for either of these teams.
This is like the perfect storm for anything to happen right now, and it's really like all expectations are out the window. You would expect Vitality to win, but the perfect conditions for KOI to get an upset are kind of like laid out here.
A little bit of chip damage though. Vitality have to be careful here. They're being kind of corralled towards this, but no further rotations. A little late on the exploration towards B main. Coming out from KOI, finally clearing through this, but you can already see how close by Vitality are. Flash in hand, and the site's going to be contested. Now, if you're KOI, you want to be kind of allowing this to happen. Keep control maybe of Heaven, play this one back in. I'm looking at the flank, Josh.
They have to wait for the big flank to come in, and, you know, with Killjoy on Vitality's attack side here, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to hold the flanks in certain situations, but KOI's going to wait for that big flank to develop. The Viper obviously coming through. Sewer's already some kills coming in.
That's perfect. Identifying that back line, taking away Sayf, taking away trexx. That makes the post plant a little bit trickier to hold. Runner's chomping at the bit, but still a Prowler here for Shadow. That's fantastic. Reveals the position, he gets the kill. Camo went down, but they still have bodies alive. Kicks and ceNder, the last two standing, they fall back towards site. Trying to hold this push here, and sheydos takes away Kicks. ceNder looks to the right, takes away Shadow. Once for mid-control here.
And we're going to see a really big grouping on the middle area because they have to fight together.
Ooh, beautiful.
That's big.
You're right. You're absolutely right. It was fighting together, right? KOI just taking contact. Nice swing from sheydos. Gives them the man advantage. And look at the state of Runner. Okay, but this is enough to bring him back, though. There's been this utility shown, but keep your eyes on the spike. Oh, the timing on this. sheydos has that angle so perfectly claimed. Sayf couldn't do much, and it should have noted the spike dropping there as well. So even with that little feint towards Heaven, yeah, they managed to slip trexx there, but actually managed to collect the spike uncontested. So
15 seconds.
There's no one to deny this on the site itself, right? So this is just going to be probably a plant and then into the retake position. I don't know how much they're going to be able to control.
It's the plan for the tall box, though.
Okay. Post-plant positioning now. Going to be a problem. Where do they opt to go? They don't have much information here. You can see Vitality unsure of what's safe and what's not. Heaven's been lost from their control for too long. trexx needs to over-deliver here because Runner is still so low, and he's been noted. This is a big position, smoked off as well. Runner needs to be played into this, or vice versa. Clock starting to tick here. First tap on the spike, and the first kill found. Beautiful. Isolating two, but grubinho does get the trade on trexx. So now it's down to one, and Run's position was noted. High-low stake their claim early.
This flash rocket combo might come out as soon as they take contact right here.
Oh, ceNder, they've got a freebie on sheydos straight through there, just spamming away. starxo now lined up. They had no idea of where Vitality were. Completely caught them off guard. They must have slipped ahead, and that's a little unfortunate also for KOI, because it felt like a coin flip there. But Vitality will take that with both hands.
I have to think that it was like, okay, Vitality calls a timeout, they're going to do something elaborate, let's go do something that's going to disrupt them. But they have the rocket launcher, and they don't use it. Raze just goes for the dry, I guess the walk push through the smoke with the flash. But, you know, leaving B-side exposed here in the 2 versus 4, they might just opt to save here. They do have a little bit of what the adaptation is to what KOI's been doing. Seeker's gonna get stuffed immediately without getting any value. Here comes the rocket launcher down mid. Taking it out before he can shoot it.
Sayf was so ready and waiting for this. Camo gets denied so quickly. That's heartbreaking for him. Now, what do they do to try and recover from this early start? Because they're kind of pinned, right? They're kind of just split right in the middle. You've got two dedicated towards the pit, two towards the other side. But grubinho's position is
If grubinho doesn't get to at least 2, though.
I mean, trexx just got caught on the other side. No shot, that's... Oh, grubinho over-delivers and then some. 3 massive kills. Yeah, Kicks is still alive, but what's he meant to do in a 1v3? starxo's got the call. ceNder, divide for trexx. And actually, trexx answers back really quickly. Last round, he kind of got dealt with right over towards B main. And they are hungry for that kill. The double swing on it, he stuck around, just seemingly stun-locked by it all. And it's just a quick pivot towards the A side, but there's still 2 players here. Shadow, the reveal, the timing, a little uncomfortable, and sheydos couldn't quite correct there. Now, TP taken, grubinho gets on the site early. He's beaten the push. ceNder and Kicks, do they consider this? They're gonna hear the TP. They certainly know now. grubinho still has his paranoia, still has his smoke, still has TP, but no opportunity to use it. starxo with a bit of a flash off the wall. Decoy in. He knows one's low, he knows one's on the site. Identifying both players. He's got everything he needs.
Keep raising, inserted in the vents, and they're going to go back towards B.
But I like what starxo's doing, trying to identify this.
Yes.
Spots one, clears vents, sees nothing. Right, it could still be a B piece. We don't know quite where they're going. Maybe Sayf's going to missell something, but no. Grubinho now knows it, but he's in danger. He can't get away. He just kind of drifts away through this round. Kicks with a big pick. Now with the lockdown coming in, yes, there's space for what they want to do with this here. How do they want to handle it? You know that starxo can stick around a little longer, as can Camo. He needs to now back away. starxo's got a couple more seconds. There it is. Has to respect it, and it's game back on. Shadow's cleared quite early here. This flank could be pretty big, but ceNder's utility to be in the right place. It's identified, and they swing. But they still haven't got full control on the site. They're still just getting the plant down now. This is really on a knife's edge between these two. Clear through heavens quick. Camo really heads up work by slipping back CT. Not expecting that, though. Vitality stacking as 3. Taking CT control has garnered them a good bit of safety now to work with.
Love that reaction from Vitality. We saw he's going to expect you to come through vents, and then you're going to go
on the other side. And it looks quite a simplistic approach. It is. Grubino's got to be careful. Paranoia posted right side, but already they're so close towards Pillar. He didn't expect it, and actually Runner could have done so much more, but he gets his value in the end. Grubino just off on the timing there completely. And Runner can just keep that control now. With that showstopper there in pocket, that's enough of a threat. This is very difficult now for KOI to find any value from. This pace change, this simplicity has worked so perfectly. Camo's going to take the first step by taking away ceNder. It's 2 towards the back of the site and 1 towards main. The odds are still in play here, so they do have a little bit of an ace up the sleeve. There we go, a little bit of late round utility identifying. This is the problem to try and get past. He can't quite gap close, but he can still hold the ground. Prowler goes in. They got to get a move on if they want to really try and pressure this. sheydos, Camo got to get a bit of a wiggle on here. Time is ticking. They swing together. And actually, they're starting to clear, but do they have time on the defuse? Defuse has started, dragged away. Got to listen out for this spike here. I don't think he's got time on it. No, they just a little too... From Vitality is to go to A. Now with Shadow making contact, that's massive. Kicks going down removes a lot of that potential of safety towards the site. Now maybe you see starxo being a little bit more confident to make a little bit of a play on this. No, going to respect the utility that's been used to force him away. And Vitality get a couple more steps. Plant should be coming in now, but it's not a comfy plant till then. The Viper split on top should make things a little easier, but it's a 5v4 in this retake. Prowler gone. First couple of steps in, how do they want to clear this Viper's pit? 3 players finding their safety inside, and spam is the starting solution. But ceNder's still here, he's so tempted to walk this wall. And oh no, starxo was right behind him! He had no idea! And the wall not really helping in this instance. Sayf now, the next on the chopping block for the angle. He gets spammed, but he doesn't fall. And now he sees 2. That's 2 victims, good trade. Where is Runner? He's still have trexx on the other side of the map, but this is very all in.
I've got your trail.
Seeker's gonna go through.
Poison's off.
sheydos, maybe considering trexx is around here. I want to see how that goes in middle. Timing's gonna be a big factor. And okay, so they spotted each other, they know his presence, but it's still that A side that's a problem. And this time they're fighting CT. Something we complimented them for. Fighting towards the backside of the site, and it's worked really well. Yeah, Runner took damage, but he keeps his life. Camo on the trade out, 1 for 1. Plant is in, and there's still that mid presence. You can see that they're keeping that in the back of their minds, but they have to focus on trying to play towards the site now.
It's planning for heaven, so this late flank from ceNder is actually going to be really strong for these guys.
Okay, smoke goes in to allow them to push forward from CT. On the site, you got kicks. trexx trying to just spam through, knowing that's the pressure point, right? That's where they're going to be coming from. We still have that presence towards heaven. How do they clear it? On the back of Shadow, potentially. Good work towards ceNder. It was sheydos who got traded. So Shadow needs to hold this back. The plant is for this position. And now trexx has cleared out Grubinho. It's all
They have to be nervous.
nothing. Yeah, they're on edge. They don't know where Vitality are. That was just a fact finder. Does Camo over-deliver? Saw Grubinho do it. Does Camo one in? He's going to find the first spot to second. Pain Shell to follow. It's sheydos to find trexx. That's a big player removed.
Smoke, please, Grubinho.
There's still no support there for it. Could maybe deep smoke this away. ceNder looking to apply pressure himself. They're getting surrounded here. They need to bail out, and they get it. starxo keeps them safe and kicks. Play against it at one point. Actually knows the capability of this man when he's on point. Haven't really seen that in this role, but still, trexx to start things off. It's Camo to go down. That was like maybe a blind catch on the cross, not sure. The smoke did look like it was in place, but still, Plant's gonna come down, and they're grouping. They're already clearing mid. Very proactive work from Vitality.
Spike planted.
Enjoy it while you can, Sayf.
Oh, poor old Viper players. Kicks though, gonna start this off. First couple of backfinders invested. Does clear below. But still, I'm looking towards CT2 here. starxo committing towards this one, and it's a lovely little kind of play back through here. starxo yet to be pushed off this angle. It looks like ceNder's aware of the chance, but he still falls for it. sheydos gonna find Sayf, and yeah, this is lovely from starxo. Kicks had a couple of rounds where he had some massive impact, but this is brutal to try and clear back through. A quick stop. That spike is starting to tick. 2 players to dig out of position, and it's not going to be comfy because sheydos isn't really playing into this yet. He's allowing Shadow that room.
All right.
What do we have here? Okay, well, Camo's already found trexx, so just an easy start, I guess. Paranoia posted, everything sent into play, and starxo is off. So yeah, after kind of setting this in motion, this is a really nicely crafted side take. I almost want to see the effect that it had on either trexx or anyone else on the site, kind of what it did to them. Grubinho in the perfect place, but the Bucky ain't it, Chief. But the rest of the map.
I mean, at this point, like, does Vitality call a timeout? Like, hey guys, so yeah, remember to take a deep breath here, because you know, stop, kill anyone. It's basically there for information at best to get the rotation here.
Okay, so Camo going to use the ult to take space and probably secure Heaven a little bit. I wonder if he just ends up posting it in towards... Oh my god, a blind send. ceNder going to be devastated by that.
Spike planted.
Plants in, 5 standing, and they've got 2 up towards those rafters as well.
Face your fear!
Don't think the Nightfall caught, but sheydos quick and close enough by, I think actually did catch looking at the assist there, and the quick corner clear from trexx, but they're down to 3 players. I mean, trexx's ult could be helpful in this, but I don't know how much it's going to give them. Runner on the swing, Grubinho gets played in, and Runner goes down. Quick trade out, 3v2. It's Kicks and it's trexx desperate to figure this one out. Can they hold this line? Yeah, they can deny Camo for sure, but the trade, the numbers, still being so critical. And Kicks gives away a little bit of the game here, trying to clear out as he goes. Tries to dive through, a tap on the spike. What more is he meant to do with this? I think they've got the timing right. I don't think he's maybe going for that rotate, but it's not been enough. It has only been
30 seconds
sheydos so far. Now, this is a very similar side hit to what we saw before. They're going to get themselves backside with starxo. Can they get a nice little pinch towards the pillar? It looks like that's the plan. Kicks unaffected though. Going to be able to clear out one side, but they've lost the other side of control. And Camo with a big 3 kills. Oh, it's stunning. KOI fully in control here. It's down to Sayf. An MVP in his own right, but he can't.
So I guess like we'll have to see how things develop. KOI looking strong on their defense on split, seeing if they can keep that momentum up into this next map.
Here.
As the mid fight happens
Oh
early.
my god, Camo, this position is so dirty. And KOI have kicked off with a big 2 kills. trexx though doesn't want to go quietly from this round. But what can Kicks and Sayf do? Not noted thus far, but I mean, if you're going to see a Cypher, you might imagine he's going to be lurking around up tube. But the plant's going to come in, and a little bit of a switch of positions. Shadow down pretty low after that engagement in middle. And looking like he wants to kind of work through by that double door. One towards CT, one towards site. Sayf can kind of play the cross and play off the contact from Kicks.
Get behind the stairs.
Oh, the timing a little sketchy on this one. Does he get checked? Yeah, he does. And the angle just not good enough for him there. Grubino's going to clear him out pretty quick. And now Kicks has to go nuclear. 15 HP. This is a lot to ask for. Yeah, not good. Still here, right? This is still going to be a little bit of a nuisance to get around for Vitality. With Camo's deeper positioning, they're kind of reading this very, very well.
Seconds left.
You're in the right place, 4 players in the correct side. They can't really pivot away. Runner gets out, but okay, big there. sheydos goes down. Grubinho on the trade. Oh my god, those sheriffs. Players in the right place for sure. They did catch towards middle, so that Shadow gone. trexx comes in from tube, and I'm waiting for that plant to come in. Yeah, this is looking very nice now. Vitality, kick it into gear.
JWCZ or something.
A little bit of a different stress point to start with. Looking like they want to commit to this B side, but Camo's shouldering, so is sheydos there. Oh my god, no, Camo. Oh, that's so uncomfortable. Oh, the ult does come in time, but still is traded out by sheydos. Maybe kicking himself about that one. And a quick rotate though, so they're going to try and either feign this or just like actually commit to it. It looks like a commitment. Grubinho is here. So they didn't pull everyone over. This is a lot to handle for one man. Vitality have made the right choice here, but the spike is going the long way around, and Grubino's isolated Runner. He's still got a chance here. starxo can now get closer. trexx removes him. He could have waited longer. Player spotted. starxo finds him. Trade again. trexx is unrelenting in this. He wants to make this round happen. Even if he's doing it all himself. Plant there.
Spike planted.
And it's in.
They're gonna use
both ults if they need it.
Yeah. Just to at least reposition, get out of there.
So much utility, but a good bit of chip damage. Yeah, Divide gonna go through, but look at the state of trexx. Down to 11 HP. They're trying to get out of there. Shadow, does he disrespect? Oh, he had no idea. It was literally so unaware of the possibility they might even do that.
That's
Oh, what a round.
That's like a, oh man. Camo, I think, pinged out where the trip was so that sheydos could have broken it for him.
Yeah.
So that, that's on the way there.
All right. Steps to be made forward from starxo. Oh, right off the rip. Got the operator out for Camo as well. He needs to start activating in this one. Spots one player. And plays in, oh, trexx. Trexx! You're so aware of it. So well handled by trexx to even keep that in mind, that off the back of the spot coming out from the Yoru, that someone would need to keep them somewhat safe, and he does. Eventually goes down, but a 2-for-1 trade, he'll take that at this point. And the spike's already on that A site.
It's like these guys are playing with seeing the forest for the trees.
Yeah, and now we've got to look towards them keeping these weapons too for KOI. They're going to be pressured. You can see the Vitality walked away from the spike pretty quickly. They were actively looking to try and get these removed. Every single angle. Pressure's coming in. Camo survives for now. Player watching. Oh, that's...
Still made like a recovery in the second half of their defense.
And this is a nice little adjustment here, isn't it? But Sayf is so heads up. He's so heads up. Just aware of what maybe starxo was wanting to achieve. And grubinho now put on a platter. Not a very pretty place to be, and he knows it. What does trying to do with this one? Already grubinho gets cleared. The site's theirs. It's just so systematic. They know exactly how they wanted to approach it. Tunnel's not looking like an option. Trexx has already denied that. Vitality back to my point.
I am a little bit. I am. Yeah.
Just say I'm right, Josh. It's fine. It won't hurt you.
Right now, it looks like you are right.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know, I was trying to be like the glass half full. You know, optimist.
Yeah,
I was trying it. I was trying it
out.
How
did it feel?
But it felt wrong. Clearly, it's wrong.
But you're right. Look, I like what you came in with, though. I liked your idea that there were a couple of rounds on split that kind of looked like this. But it's
make sure that they don't get flanked at the same time through the cosmic.
Oh, and if you're Shadow, you can see why you're considering that, right? You can kind of understand it. But I think sheydos just went, wait, what the hell's going on? I'm not completely rotating here. They've cleared out kicks, but there's going to be an issue. No one else is behind it. But that was beautifully constructed by Vitality to give them this B site. Can they hold the retake? There's a lot of utility still in play, at least with starxo, Shadow, and a little for sheydos. I mean, he can still kind of find a bit of value on the way back in. On the other side, not as much to be writing home about. So we have to wait and see if Vitality can hold this one now. There it is, Hunter's Fury, run up. Be a little careful now. They're going to clear off the back pillar. It's grubinho to close the gap. Runner goes down. Now, the back line is hard to clear. Sayf, ooh, not clean that time. After what was an exceptional start, we're down to 2 here. Trexx going to play with the time, and ceNder needs to watch his push, keep him safe. They can't quite deal with the defuse just yet. It's still going on. Grubinho finally gets pulled off. The damage is getting done, and Trexx left in a 1v2, but time is going to become a factor, and Trexx is just refusing to lose in this one, toying with him constantly. Apparently not. Apparently irrelevant. Let's see if that comes back. As it stands, though, Vitality, yeah, gonna go for this A site take. There are a lot of players here, and it looks like starxo's getting tempted. No one being played into this, but it's actually grubinho. So that's spike planted denied. That's runner gone down. And the Viper's Pit comes through. Kicks goes down. Grubino's doing really well, but still, they need to find some stability on the site. This is so back and forth. They're just putting bodies in this one. Sayf does have the spike ready, 25 seconds, but he's got to be really careful about this. He's going to be there.
Oh, he's dead.
No, how does he live? How is he alive? Camo can't gap close, but 15 seconds, they don't have a safe plant anymore. With Camo being in this position, they've got to find some safety. So opting to try and wrap the site.
Left.
8 seconds now. They've not noted anyone. Maybe feeling they're being mirrored here. Camo wants to close in. He's spotted the player. The plant's there. Trexx, the bodyguard, works out. Camo now has to find some value, and he's found nothing. This is wild. They're just ring-a-ring-a-rosy around the site. Shadow finally gonna catch Sayf. But around and around we go. Trexx down low and a 1v2. Leaning into a more traditional approach. Pop flash through the wall and away we go. Now, KOI unaffected though. Holding from a really adjusted position by the wall instead. Oh, sheydos is screwed. Did he get another follow-up tag? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Sayf is there with the rifle anyway. It's just kicks and Sayf though. A 2v4 is so difficult. How are you meant to play this? I mean, get the plants the first step. It's the ones after that that get really difficult. There's still utility, and they have just an unexpected angle. Back towards door. Vitality are running this clock really low. 30 seconds in Camo. This time we'll find the shot he wanted. And yeah, they're just running the clock almost out of time here. 20 seconds, they're going to get towards the site. And they just don't have the utility for it. KOI maybe finding a bit of a solution, but it felt disjointed this time from Vitality. Trexx has been marvelous, but this is a really tough one. 14 seconds to be lucky to be alive. Trying to back away. And, yep. And I think they're making no subtlety of it, you know?
Yeah.
This is straight on in. very clear cut. Use that ult to get you on the site, clear it out. But the response from KOI is correct, though. Playing off site for now, giving them this. They can't really deny it initially. It's whether or not they have what it takes to kind of play this back through. Now, trexx's timing. Does he get some play? Back of that drop. I'm eyeing up starxo's position as well. Oh my god, grubinho, that was rotten. Takes away Sayf's head. Runner now called into effect. The drop down in tube won't be hurt, but grubinho is clearing house. Kick's gonna fall, and now it's all going wrong for Vitality. trexx, his impact can't be this much, and he's not even got the shot on. You keep it to yourself. We'll see. I'm still saying yes. I believe in Vitality here.
Big flank coming in, though.
Yeah, but KOI's already got so much pressure on towards the site here. starxo's noted this flank early. That can be called out on the TP back. He can still control this to the pinch, but you got to be careful. Shadow's got the spike here. That's an issue. And then when he fights elsewhere too, Sayf is outstanding in these moments. Gets a grip on this round, takes back some control here. starxo clears trexx. You're not going to get another. Oh my god, that was messy. Okay, let's calm down a little bit here. sheydos, chill.
Fake TP, turns around.
Well, I'm getting a weird feeling about this round. I've got a weird feeling about this round, and I don't like that.
Yeah, hair sticking up on your arms and everything.
There's something about it. It's making me feel uncomfy. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine there. Getting starxo towards that ult, nice and early. And camo. Careful now. He's been having a rough time. Bless him. Bless his. Oh god. Safe. Not bad. Oh god. No. What is going on? What is going on? Camo's hitting, and now suddenly runner and kicks have got to be. You're not happy about this, and you're going on your own here, Kicks. You better be ready for what's on the other side of that wall. You got a bulldog. You don't lose that, right? No, you don't. Kicks is fine. Okay, now we start going towards the site here. What else has been recovered? Not much. Just that bulldog with camo now to really clear. Shadow unable to get anything to his hand. Camo, just on the corner. Kicks. Getting up close here. Timing's everything. Swing! And it ain't a miss for camo. It's a perfect hit as Runner now in a 1v2. Towards elbow, starxo. The timing. There it is. Beautiful from trexx. That's a rifle. Up for grabs here, and sheydos got to be prepared. There could have been another layer to that.
Getting out with that man advantage. Here comes a B hit, though.
Oh my god, but there's 3 players here. trexx, oh my word, they're doing it back to him. Anything you can do, I can do better. trexx individually, massive impact now. Fortunately, I guess for KOI, none of these rifles are easily recovered, but I think that one on the site is, so they should at least have that vandal. They do. It's a runner, and Sayf can catch this cross back. He doesn't need to take the fight, he can just spot it. This is massive.
Get a reposition, Sayf.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, looks like he's trying to
fight. Oh, man.
Oof. What, they have nowhere to go, man. They're struggling here. KOI don't know what they're doing. This is outrageous from Vitality, herding them back in towards B, but the cross is going to be watched. They can't really deny this one. Do they get caught in? No. Runner just kind of creeping around the side, trying to keep his cool. It's trexx again. Runner finally chimes in with one for himself, but this has been trexx's round. He has been out of this world for this side. grubinho, irrelevant, a formality. And again, Vitality answer back after what was a...
Anyone's game still.
Yeah, game on now. Back and forth from both sides. 7-8, Vitality back in the lead, and starxo trying to clear the site. Now we can see the difference though. Vitality is sticking around on this. Last time around, oh my god.
Wow. You got guts, boy.
Yeah, that is nuts. They're gonna get the plant for this though, I think. Camo might be on an island though. I'm a little worried for him because Runner slipped the net. Now he does get spotted, but how much damage can one man do? Not enough. Camo goes down. Runner is noted, but we're in the post plant. No real layers to this. It's going to be just kind of buying time with grubinho's utility, playing through a tradition. You got to see if it lands properly. It does. So there's no sweat on that front. They can buy time. They're going to get all that information. They'll know there's no lurk on the way. They can focus on what's in front of them. And how does KOI get back into this? It's just starxo trying to dive through. It's layers upon layers of utility. Someone does need to start that defuse though, and it's starting right about now, and trexx, he excelled before and he might just do it again. What is going on? Kicks, does he commit as well, or does he play purely for the retake? Hunter's Fury first and foremost, and Runner's got grubinho. That was over on the way through this, and now you can see the mess starting to happen. 30 seconds, and they're just about everywhere. Spike has not made it to the site yet. It's mostly just camo. And, you hate to see it. Yeah, he's not happy with that. A shaky one there, but starxo shows him how it's done. 2 back-to-back, and a 2v2. 15 seconds, though. The third man being the clock here. And it's in the favor of Vitality, and one of the 2 men is trexx, who's been a monster in this map, and he still is. Haunting shadows.
And start playing a little bit tighter on their executions if they want. Ooh, that's a god.
I mean, starxo gonna try and keep them on this side of the map. I don't know how much they're really gonna fall for this. They're happy to depend on the retakes. They have so many ults for themselves. starxo with a quick pivot towards B. But they're already on towards the side. What can ceNder do here? Lovely! The flash! I mean...
No, that was from the teammate.
Yeah, Camo kind of bailed him out in that, but as it stands, Hunter's Fury gonna find Grubinho. That's the plant denied, and now there's problems. You're gonna be looking at starxo maybe to find some more impact here. He's got to over-deliver. It's on his shoulders. Will Vitality make it to 12? It's 1. That's not bad, but the reposition from Runner just didn't see it coming. And Camo, after his last disastrous round, has to pull off a 1v2, and this could be one way to make up for it. So close. There we go, though. It's the jump-off point that's gonna heat up here, warming up, and Runner just icing them instantly. Camo goes down. You can see all the utility ready to go. What does Sayf do? He finds him. Perfect placement. Denies starxo. And one by one, KOI are being reminded here.
How funny would this be if it goes overtime?
I'd love it. Just take me on that ride. It's fine. sheydos has got room, but I don't know if Shadow can get out of here. I mean, maybe run. Yeah, okay, he's made it out. That's quite fortunate. And seeing this, they've got to know something's happened elsewhere on the map.
I think the one thing that sheydos needs to do is not overextend. I think he's just holding this position towards the back of B site here and knows that if he goes any deeper, he's going to be the first person that Vitality clear. 3-on-4, if they get the post plant down, Viper should grab the orb if it's still towards B main and then get the plant. They can use that Viper's pit, but
ceNder's here. ceNder's already made it over, and Shadow!
Oh, no!
That's devastating!
All right.
This
Icebox?
Icebox. It's looking on it. Grubinho, you gotta be a magician in this round. That's a good start. Clean, too. 20 seconds. Yeah, and Vitality are just wrapping the map. The man to end is... But that's why it's even sweeter if it goes wrong. Like, and again, like I have no like nor dislike for either of these teams. I'm pretty indifferent, but I do like it when, you know, things just go terribly wrong. But, and again, let's add some context to this. If you're just tuning in, maybe you didn't watch all the previous games, I wouldn't blame you. You know, that's fine. Plants in. KOI, this was the first real sign life we saw them push Carmine Core. They looked so good here. But Vitality, again, this is a good map for them. So we are seeing a balanced third map, which is normally quite rare, I feel, in these sort of like series. But we've got a very big alert coming in as well, so keep that building in the back of your minds. That's going to be eventually there, but Shadow's already clearing pretty well. He's dealt with the first player. starxo's cleared ceNder, and you're right. The flank's gone down. This is huge. And actually, Gecko coming into effect, going to force Sayf slightly deeper. Kick's going to try and spam this one out, but the defuse ain't stopping right now. And the flash is fantastic. He can't deny it. The defuse was just stuck the whole time. And yet, trexx, you're a monster.
Does he have a flash? KO's coming to flash.
I'm waiting for it. There it is, flashed in. We talked about these flashes, and you can see why. Grubinho is going to lap that up. That's kicks down and out. They're going to try and clear through this, though. And now the layering comes in. Shadow wants to help out as well. Mosh gets invested, and they have to respect this. Yep. That's what we're talking about with the utility set up there. starxo playing Grubinho perfectly.
And the retake setup on A, they have the Viper wall, Camo holding the site cross. There's no Gecko for the attackers. That means no wingman to go in and plant. They're going to have to potentially sacrifice a player to go do that.
And that's the ult gone as well.
That's the ult gone.
That was the ult that could have been huge.
Yep, and Viper wall's also towards B, so this is going to be really exposed here. Anything can happen.
It certainly can. They still have Vandals, right? It's still Bulldogs and Outlaws, and they used a little bit of utility here. So again, KOI aren't coming in fully equipped to this. It was that one flashbang in the swing. But out of all the players takedown, Kicks ain't a bad shout. He had that ult, could have been big, but so's that shot. Runner clean with it. Shadow gone, and now 4v4. They've got to be careful on the way back through. Burn a little of that utility to get those steps on the site, because Runner's not leaving. They've got to deal with the backline, and Runner, who's still finding value, 3v3 now. How do you disrupt the back line, though? That clock's starting to tick. That spike's going here. Yeah, and Sayf just going to run utility through this. Even with all that work early on, this is a bonus round, so they'll still be happy enough with this. Hold on. Hold on, yeah, okay, no problems there. Nope. Ult's back in play this time. We do have one on the other side as well. But going to clear sight, and...
collect it as well.
Yeah,
brought it back.
That's smart.
Woo!
And that's clean, okay. So that makes the post plants a little less safe, right? You've lost out on what ceNder's utility could do for time purchase. So that's going to be something.
It's a little less ceNder, not safe. Sorry, I'm sorry. Continue.
Are you good then?
Look, there was a pause in the round. It was an acceptable moment.
Debatable. Less recoverable that time around, but again, trying to stall out. They're still playing really active on the side here. Sayf finally going to fall back from this, but not by many means. I'm surprised they're not seeing deeper at all. They are happy to brawl on site. Maybe the wall enough to dissuade them, but his kicks trying to do what he can. Turns to the right, turns to the left, gets two, and now down to just Sayf. And this man plays the clock like a hero, but he can't.
A good flash from the KOAs, they could probably get a kill. The Killjoy got the mollies to deny the wingman plant, and that's going to cause someone to have to run in and pick that back up.
That's the spike, Wings.
All right, so this time an adjustment.
JK.
Yeah, unlucky. They're going to have to change where they've been traditionally planting, which means they have to kind of shoulder on the site more. So, again, it still falls back to where we started. Trexx needs to be played in here, and with ceNder in that position, actually the others, this could be possible. Only with one, though. Good trade, ceNder. Nice from him. Two back-to-back, and suddenly it's game. Oh, ceNder, you're filthy with it. Grubinho, what are you going to do now? Kicks is just playing around with timing, right? Trying to sit in like a dirty position. Grubinho clears the first hurdle, but he needs to get this to halfway. There we go, swing! Oh, already Camo's come around towards B main. This is Camo. Ah, come on, what is that? What is that? What? Grubino's alive! What is this round? Yeah, of course Camo's gonna re-peek. Of course he will. Of course he will. I respect it. Oh, God, Kicks is really uncomfy. Camo not gonna get that one though. So a new lease of life, at least for Sayf here. Viper's pick gonna come in.
Killjoy has
plants in
ulti
place
for the post plant though. That's gonna come out first. It's gonna force them out of position here. They're gonna get really close to do this. They want to get all of the Viper's credit and push them out.
How much of yellow gets cleared? Just that little back corner too. Yeah, this is really hard actually. That's gonna be brutal. And do they still have utility to being put into that little cubby? Yeah, Camo's already found Sayf. Camo just wants. He was chomping at the bit there. Okay, ceNder's got to buy time. I don't know how he's going to buy some bodies too, but he's going to find one, and actually Kicks gets another. This is working out. Until then, like, you know, like a Chams and like sheydos around as well, and you're still bitter about it. That's crazy. But still, Camo, oh my God, the flash again. Camo, how are you? Oh, come on. You don't land that, but you're going to just flick up to ceNder. Cool. Cool, that sounds good. But again, in my mind, starxo with the setup so well. Runner's going to be going down, and actually KOI's still trading effectively on this though. Shadow's still finding so much value, even with that detain, even with the side pressure. Kicks and Sayf, it doesn't even feel comfy to plant. They haven't even been able to clear the site to like a confident level.
They have to do like a weird off-angle plant, but I like what they did on the previous round at B. They walk up, they clear close, they get in a kill first before they try to get that plant because they know that the wingman's going to get denied instantly.
Shadow is not untradeable, but in the positions currently, the KOI. Oh my
Your
God. Sayf's not going to be happy about that either.
30 seconds left.
And now, Kicks, what are you meant to do? You got a 1v4 to pull off? And his little buddy in the form of Wingman's gone. And the imposter's here,
Everything at
Grubinho.
these guys, and now the decision is, do we use it here? Nice against 5.
It's everything. They know, oh my God, starxo's still sticking around this close with an operator? Yeah, I think they got a little overconfident, or maybe didn't expect them to be so close because they're kind of running it dry almost. Shadow gonna ult in here. Does he get to catch anyone on site? No, but he's cleared it, so they can kind of work off. But again, the Killjoy lockdown is in place. They've got to respect this. Grubino's position, Josh, look at this. How's he gotten here?
Gnarly.
It feels like ceNder might be considering it.
I think he does. The turret's gonna
Oh,
block.
Kicks doesn't.
Toxins going up.
Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's weird. When's he gonna pull the trigger? Grubinho, this is nuts. He's spotted two. He's gotta go for it now. Yeah, he has. That's both removed. And does he know about the third player? Does he know about ceNder? Because they've got to assume one's on the side. Where's the other? They know where Runner is. He's dead. But it's still ceNder. Can he be the surviving Grace? The one to keep them alive? Not now. He's gotta go and get this defuse. Dearie me. Is there enough time on this? It's going to be close again.
Showstopper with the wingman and maybe even the Dizzy to get the info.
Could do. Has been suppressed.
Have to clear both lanes.
There it is, yeah, Grubinho. Okay, he got found, cool. There it is, good usage, worth its weight in gold. 'Cause that's the B side, looking like it's on a platter until you look who's here. sheydos is still around. Playing towards the side, but he has to respect the utility they invested to kind of zone him away. So they've got themselves a safe plant. What do they have for the post plant? Still have Trexx's ult. Couple of bits of kit for Sayf and ceNder. And Kicks.
Can't play there twice in a B post plant. They're gonna get spammed. That's the first place they'll look.
Oh, dearie. Oh, Runner. Oh, God, what is going on here? 4 HP. It's not pretty, and that's 4 players against you. Camo gonna take away Trexx. You're looking at ceNder and Runner. They're trying the best they can, but it's not enough. It's not over, but it's certainly not looking good. It's now or it's never. And again, the pop
Another
flash.
big
Come
play.
on, starxo. he's starting to heat up. If we get vintage starxo again, it's wraps. I don't care what they say. And yes, this is looking so labored from Vitality, but this could turn the tide. One big round, one big over delivery, and trexx just forgets CT exists. Maybe just hoping, praying, and just blind to the world. Kicks has to face the music and fight in full control. Didn't know if I liked the operator in his hand there, but you know what? Who knows? But now Vitality turn their attention towards that B site. There's already 4 players leaning towards this side. They've cleared close, but there's spacing in between this. Maybe waiting to see if there's a re-aggress or take back some of the space. There isn't. Kick's gonna go for the plant, and we're gonna see the lockdown as the response.
Use that. Can't use this. Can't use this.
It's gonna be interesting to deal with.
Kicks on the front line. He's made it away. He's made it away. High flash. trexx to the left. Oh, God, what? starxo just thriving in the flashes still. 4v4, though. Keep in mind the time and keep in mind the stall. Sayf still going to be doing work. He's put himself forward. He's become the turret. He's got 3. Said before, the trexx was the hero they needed. Right now, it's going to be maybe Sayf. Fight. And they're going to know where there's at least some of them are. How much play does Runner get in on this? A tag and no frag. And he's overwhelmed. Oh, no. It's crumbling in front of their eyes. Shadow's going to find 2. trexx just has to evacuate. He's got 22 HP. He can't be the one to try and do this on his own. The rest of them not even there yet, but he wants some space. He wants to give them some sort of launch pad back into this. Maybe spotting a foot, but just dancing out of the way, but he's fallen. And one by one they come, and one by one they've fallen. It's all on kicks in a 1v5. He's gonna find one. Dizzy goes up. Flash goes in. What more are you meant to do here? Nothing.
But they know that there's no op on the board yet. It's too early. There's no way. Oh,
Yeah.
Sayf getting that
30
kill on the
seconds
rotation, peeking before the orb goes up, shadow down.
Go get him.
It's a good start.
Yeah,
for the,
it is.
For the defense, that's what you want.
Here's your opportunities. They're trying to apply pressure on both sides of the map, right? They're trying to keep them split as best they can.
This fake's not going to work, though.
Camo. Oh, good from Runner. Good from Runner. Where is that spike? He doesn't know where it's going. 12 seconds, it's not going anywhere, to be fair. They can just make it costly, maybe. Like, trexx, no gun for you. At least be carried on for free. Yeah, this is just going to peter out.
Enemy remaining.
That's about it, really. That A side, maybe noting. Oh, and get blind. I mean, I'd love to see it from his perspective there. Because if Sayf is starting to activate, this could be big. Camo's on. Oh my God, Camo! I thought there was a third to that. I thought he was going to get another. ceNder's kind of maybe bounced it out a little into this 3v3, but no plant. Again, big denial. sheydos going to deny ceNder this time, though, and now Sayf has to play forward. He needs to try and get involved in Dizzy. Noting position. Runner's got to keep him safe for a second here. What can these two do? Anything for the post plant? Yeah, grubinho's even got utility. This is such an uphill struggle. It's looking like 12 here. Runner tries his best.
They can kind of keep that advantage, but it's just... Oh, yeah.
Sayf's really good at this game.
I've seen some good things from
Middle here. Looking like he wants to be the player to try and dissuade this going the way it's going. But grubinho making progress. And again,
Great
on
timing.
a platter is ceNder. So isolated, so alone. And they've already got ahead of this. And they had no idea. Sayf was clueless because they slipped ahead. ceNder now just left to rot. They've just... Oh, they had no idea. Oh, man, this is wild. And now you get Camo being played in the middle. They try and play it back this route. You have to clear him quick, because what else are they going to do? He can just play the time. He can just be like the dagger in the back here. Yeah, Runner's having a look, but Camo can just buy time. He's going to make himself a nuisance. Dips around. They've started to clear towards the site. Going to put Mosh down, Dizzy up. This has to be everything. And starxo with a nice little flash and a push around. He's spotted at least 2 players there, potentially understanding the third. sheydos delivers the first nail to the coffin, and they're about to put him in it. It's all on kicks, and